Hi, and welcome to Symbols of the Waite Smith Tarot, Six of Swords. In our system, sixes stand for harmony, reconciliation, cooperation, and advancement, while swords signify the intellect, truth, justice, rationality, and communication. Some traditional meanings of the Waite Smith Tarot Six of Swords are transition, passage, journey, problem solving, a mental journey, or transferring information. Looking to this card, we see three figures in a boat traveling over water. We see six swords, a small boat, an expanse of water, a far shore, some trees, and a gray sky. Looking to our figures, we see what appears to be a male figure guiding a small boat with a pole, and a presumably veiled woman and a child sitting in front of the man. The boat itself can be said to represent one's spiritual path or a vehicle which one rides to spiritual attainment, while the water represents an abyss, the subconscious, or emotional states. Notice that the water on the right side of the boat is depicted as quite choppy, while the water on the left is very smooth. This signifies one who is moving away from difficulties into a calmer and more peaceful environment, either literally or figuratively. Looking at the symbol of the boat itself, we know that in many traditions, a boat is said to ferry the souls to the afterlife. In the Christian tradition, the church is sometimes seen as a boat which carries the faithful through the hardships of this world. Looking to the male figure, we can see him as a guide, a helper, savior, a ferryman, or a mediator between worlds. Turning to his clothing, we see that he's wearing a blue shirt covered by an orangish brown tunic. He's got yellow leggings and red shoes. Blue is the color of spirituality, piety, wisdom, and religion. The orange tunic shows vitality. The yellow leggings show consciousness, generosity, and the impartial blessings of the sun. And finally, the red shoes show that our ferryman is firmly grounded in his own will and passion to be of service. As the only figure steering the boat, he personifies effort, action, our masculine side, a problem solver, and control through the conscious will. The black pole itself, which reaches to the ground, signifies steering through a certain sense of groundedness or being down to earth, while the color black represents the mysterious and the unknown. The woman in the boat can be said to represent passivity, allowing, and the yin principle. The child may represent innocence and simplicity, but also vulnerability. Here, the child can also represent a responsibility of the adults, or it may refer to the child within. The six swords, neatly arranged in front of the boat, show that one has their thoughts aligned towards a clear purpose, or perhaps that they are bringing all their problems with them. That the swords are floating above the water shows a steady mind during turbulent emotions, or advice to use a cool head to get through an emotional experience. Noticing the expanse of water, we see to the lower right that the water is depicted as choppy, while the boat is headed towards the calmer waters ahead. Also, the landscape on the far shore is depicted with gentle rolling hills and a few shade trees. This suggests movement or escape from either mental or physical hardships into a more peaceful environment or state of mind. And finally, we have a gray sky showing even-mindedness or a lack of extremes and prejudices. So those are just some of the symbols of the Waite Smith Tarot Six of Swords. I hope you will join me next time for the Seven of Swords.